check out this soccer ball. It's got some black spots, it's got some white spots, and there's 2 holes in it. There's 1 hole in one of the black spots, 1 hole in one of the white spots. But here's the crazy thing. This black spot and this white spot are actually the exact same color. And I can prove it to you using this. You can see this bar is the exact same color. And when you put it back here, you can see it fits, the black matches the black. And look, when it goes down, the white part matches the white too. Look at that, same color, but the black and white match. And this one is even crazier, right? Look at this spiral, okay? So it spirals in, and the spiral is made up of tiny black and white squares, right? But here's the crazy thing. If you look a little more carefully at these individual black and white squares that are making up the spiral, you really look at it, you can see that this spiral is not actually a spiral at all. Look, in the middle here, that's just a small circle, right? And then you go out here, this is another circle. It's not actually a spiral at all. This is just 4 circles. Biggest circle on the outside, smallest circle in the middle. There's no spirals. And wait, you gotta see this thing. This one's even crazier, okay? So now, you look at this and it's 5 different shades of orange, right? So 5 different shades of orange, and you can see it's pretty clear when the shades of orange change. But look at this, when you take the marker and you cover it up with the marker, all of a sudden, that whole box on the right looks the exact same shade, that one looks the same shade, that one looks the same shade, and this one looks the same shade. So when it's apart, you can see pretty clearly it's all those different colors, but you just cover it up and it's all the same. Okay, now we gotta do this one. This one is the weirdest thing. It's just a piece of paper, right? It's just a regular piece of paper. But look, if you set it down here, we'll go this way, it looks like the raft is drifting from one side to the other. The more you stare at it, the more it seems like the raft is drifting, especially if you put it here on that side. It's this weird thing. And then look, this one's last. Okay, this is the craziest one of all. So this is a woman, she's like a psychic, a mind reader or something, and her eyes are closed, right? It's just a piece of paper. But if you stare at her eyes long enough, they're gonna look like they're starting to open. So stare at her eyes. Right now her eyes are closed, but the longer you stare at her, the more you're gonna see her eyes open. And the longer you stare, the wider her eyes open up. Isn't that the craziest thing that you've ever seen? It's just a piece of paper. It is just a piece of paper. Look at that. But she opened her eyes. They started out closed, now they're open. That's messed up.